Welcome to the first episode of Where He At Wednesdays, where I take a look at players who joined new teams in the offseason and see how they're doing in their new environment so far. In today's episode, we'll be taking a look at Gary Trent Jr., who joined the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent Jr. spent the last 3.5 seasons with the Toronto Raptors and was the only reliable shooter on that team throughout his tenure. Even though the team was bad throughout his time there, he proved himself to be a very good scorer and put up really good shooting splits and could really heat up from behind the arc. And although he wasn't known for his defense, he at least had active hands. However, entering free agency, he rejected the Raptors' deal of $50 million and decided to bet on himself, signing a one-year deal to play with his former teammate Damian Lillard in Milwaukee. And thank God he did, because so far he's been absolute buns. His scoring and efficiency has absolutely dropped off a cliff, as he's barely averaging 7 points this season on less than 30% from the field and not even 24% from 3. And it's not like he's not getting good looks. He's on a team with Giannis. He's getting open looks, and he's just not knocking it down, unfortunately. In Toronto, he could hit his jumpers and pull up threes and was also pretty good at creating his own shot. But for some reason, he can't seem to throw the ball in the ocean in Milwaukee. It's pretty crazy that a known shooter is struggling this much. I mean, let's be honest, bro's going out there and he's shooting tour date numbers. It's crazy. I honestly think he should take some advice from Lethal Shooter. Look, as a former Raptor, I really am rooting for Gary Trent Jr. I don't think this season could get any worse, so good news for him. It could only get up from here, I hope. He's currently missed the last 2 games with some back injuries and was even benched in his last game. So I'm not sure if he's going to continue to come off the bench or might get his starting spot back. But with Doc Rivers as your coach, you might never know. But I am very confident in Trent as a shooter and as a player on a whole. So I don't think that his season will be this bad for long. I think he could really turn it around, hopefully soon. And even if he doesn't, at least the Bucks have the pre-game fits to look forward to.